All right, so we're gonna work in our little ABC book. We've got our book for O. I'm just gonna tape mine to the table so it doesn't wiggle. And I know it's in the perfect spot so you can see it. There we go. And so yesterday, you worked on decorating, right? Finding the O's, tracing them. And then we practiced our puzzle, which was a little bit tricky, right? And then we practiced a pattern of O's. Today we're gonna do some sorting capital and lowercase O's, and then we're gonna also do another pattern of writing them. So I am just getting a glue. I did not have my glue ready. So first things first, we are going to use our scissors and we are going to cut out all our pieces. So when we're cutting, we cut on the lines, we throw our trash piece away, and then the easiest thing to do is cut along the long line again, and then cut all your pieces apart. And remember, this is gonna be a little bit tricky because capital O and lowercase o does look exactly the same, but capitals are just bigger, right? And lowercase are smaller. So we're gonna have to decide if it's a bigger one or if it's a smaller one. So I'm gonna put all my pieces kind of over here next to my book. I'm gonna organize them a little bit so I can see them. Because we don't want to have messy areas, right? All right, there's all my little pieces. So over here it says capital, and did you notice the word capital is written all in capitals? And over here it says lowercase. So what I'm gonna do, I feel like it's easier to figure out which are the lowercase O's because they're gonna be a little bit smaller. And so I'm gonna find those first. Ooh, this one's super tiny. I think that's definitely a lowercase O. This one's really tiny also. This one looks tiny. This one looks tiny. I think there's gonna be six capital O's and 6 lowercase O's. This one looks tiny. And this one looks tiny. Okay, so check it out. Did those look like good lowercase O's? They're all pretty small, aren't they? So that means the rest of them are all gonna be capital O's. So that one, look at that. You can already tell how much bigger that one is compared to the lowercase. Way bigger. That one's bigger, it's just a little bit skinnier. This one, I feel like I lost one. Did I lose one? Did it go under my book? Oh well, I think I lost one. So if you ever lose something, that's okay, all right? So then we're gonna work on the bottom and we're gonna do the same thing like we did yesterday. We're gonna do a pattern. So we're gonna trace capital, trace lowercase, and then we're gonna do it by ourselves. Capital using your lines, lowercase. Capital, lowercase, capital, lowercase, capital, lowercase. All right. Press pause. If you need to, I'm going to turn my page. All right, this one now they're not words that start with O, they're words that have an O in the middle of them. So you're going to hear the sound ah in the middle of the word. Sob. Sob means to cry really hard. Do you hear the ah in sob? Pop. I hear the ah. Pot. Top. Fox. And hot. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna use our yellow marker and you're gonna highlight. That means color on top of all the O's in the middle. We're gonna use yellow because yellow allows us to see the O through the yellow. If we were to use a color like black or brown or purple or blue, we wouldn't be able to see the O anymore. So we're always gonna use our yellow to highlight. And then we're gonna practice writing the word. So look at this little teeny picture here. It's the girl crying. That's the word sob. And so I'm gonna write it on the line. Sob, wah. What's this one? Ooh, the balloon. You can hardly see it. That's pop. So I'm gonna look up here at the word pop and I'm gonna write it. This one, ooh, there's the pot. So pot is P-O-T. I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna write it under here. There's my top and I can look at the letters. T-O-P. There's the fox, F-O-X. Oh, like the fox and the gingerbread boy. And hot, H-O-T. So you wrote your letters. Press pause if you need to finish.